So, hey, are you thinking about moving to Florida? I can understand why, because we have over 250 days of sunshine. Whether you decide to be in the party capital of the world, which is Panama City Beach, or you want to be in the arts and entertainment district over there in Jacksonville, enjoy some sports teams in Tampa Bay, the white sandy beaches of Miami Beach, the shallow, calm blue water of the Keys, or you find yourself going to Disney World every single day in Orlando, or you might find yourself in one of the fastest beaches in Florida, that is Daytona Beach, which is famous for, of course, the Daytona 500, but also endless amounts of sand and surf. So today, we're going to look at a little suburb of Holly Hill, which is located right next to Daytona Beach. We're going to explore some of the homes in the area real briefly. We're going to look at some green space like this dog park here. We'll look at a golf course. We'll look at why Holly Hill actually is one of the premier spots in the Daytona Beach area, because it has some of the best green walkways, the most access points to the Halifax River. We're going to discover that today. That all comes up right now. Hey, this is Todd with Living in Daytona Beach. If this is the first time to the channel, go ahead, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a thing about living in Daytona Beach. Plus, if you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, heck, if you're moving in 3 days or 3 months, give us a call, text, email, or set up a Zoom video call, because we want to make your move memorable. We're down here in Holly Hill, and one of the biggest dog parks in Volusia County, Rivera Dog Park, kind of holds a special place for me. This actually is the first spot that I brought my adopted Australian Shepherd. We shared a Wendy's burger and fries and a vanilla Frosty. And then I let Chaco run around in the dog park area off leash, which was fun. But Holly Hill has these great pieces. I'm going to turn around here. You're going to see right next to the dog park here is this fishing pond. Actually, there's somebody fishing right down here. Walking trail all the way around, which is a great spot to walk your dog. And then you can take your dog over to the off-leash dog park area. Like I say, it's one of the largest ones in the county, so it's a great spot to be at. Well, what I tell you, what is so great about Holly Hill is that it's a nice, all the neighborhoods are actually established primarily in the 50s. This house right here, coming up on 1957 is when it was built. No HOAs when you think about a nice neighborhood. This is our first house on the list. So this is a two bed, 1 bath, 940 square feet, a little smaller than some of the other houses around here, but built in 1957, 275,000 on this little horseshoe roundabout area right here in Holly Hill. Nice and quiet, established trees, beautiful right through here. Nice and quiet, quaint, got plenty of parking space for you right here in Holly Hill. Holly Hill, We have one of the main streets right through here. This is a great street, Riverside Drive. We have our second house on the list. The difference between being on Riverside Drive on this side and the other side. Now our third house is going to be on the Riverside, but right here we have a house that's for $475,000. $475,000 is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,742 square feet, built in 1950. So one of the more of established homes before the Riverside got a little more established. So you're looking right over, let me show you here, looking right over Ross Point Park right out here. So your front door is going to look right over into the river. This can be a little busy right here, even though it's only 25 miles an hour. This is a great cruising spot for a lot of people, especially when there's any type of activities going on. Now in Daytona Beach especially, have things such as Bike Week or Jeep Week, and people like to cruise, whether they are in the event or they're going to and from an event. This can get a little busy, but what's nice is that, look at right now, nice and quiet. So it depends. This is midday right now. Like I say, this is Holly Hill, so you got these really nice long strips of greenway right next to the river. Great access. Walkability score is very high in Holly Hill. There is a bike path, you can see it on the other side of the road right here, that runs the full length of Riverside Drive. So you don't even have to drive anywhere. You can actually walk or ride your bike right along the river all the way down Holly Hill. That's what makes it so unique about being here. Again, second house on the list, $475,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,742 for the square footage, built in 1950, right here in Holly Hill. Here in Holly Hill, our third house on the list, we're going to come up on here, $950,000. But what's very nice about this house right here is you've got river view. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's 3082. It's 3,082 square feet. It was built 2013. I'm right here in Holly Hill. That's what's so unique about Holly Hill, is that it has some great river view and river access. Some of the largest park areas right here in Holly Hill. This is a great house right here on the river, just down the street from Ross Point Park. Again, this is 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,082 square feet, $950,000, built in 2013, right here in Holly Hill. Gonna do a real quick panoramic around here, real quick. Nice little neighborhood just off of Riverside Drive right there. Riverside Drive runs north to south, right along the Halifax River right here. There's where the Halifax is located at. River view, the Halifax right there. Boats and fishing and all kinds of good stuff right there in Holly Hill. down here at Sunrise Park in Holly Hill, and I'm always about the green space. I love this aluminum walking bridge right here. Lots of greenery areas to see wildlife and whatnot around here. I've mentioned it before in the video, mentioned it again. Some of the best river access and river viewing areas right here in Holly Hill. So this is a huge park. It's in two segments. There's a spot over here where you can actually rent a kayak by way of using your phone and an app. Fantastic. There's a walking trail over here. Inside the loop looks like it's almost a quarter mile. It's a quarter mile walking loop inside of an actual park. You can look at some other things. There's some workout equipment over here. Playground for the kids. I want to get a little bit of a walk on. If you like to fish, I love to fish. I haven't made it down here. I've made it to other spots in the area. Have not made it down here yet, but it's a great spot. Nobody down here today on one of the docks. Usually there's at least one or two people down here. But I can tell you, I'm going to go from this side here. You can kind of see a view of the playground behind me for the little kids. Or big kids, depends on if you like to play on playground stuff. And of course, the Halifax River, which is just gorgeous. You see condos across the river there. That is beachside. If we're thinking about perspective-wise, so we are on the west side of the Halifax River. So right over there, that's beachside right there. So go across the Halifax, and right there where those condos are at, that's the beach side. So Holly Hill, great spot. You get the river. You are 1 mile to the beach by way of any access bridge across the river here. And this is a great spot. If you are somebody that likes to detox with nature, or detox just by getting outside, Florida, for one, is a great spot. But Holly Hill is a great spot as well to live here and be able to, here's side note. Got a workout equipment right here at the park, and out here on, I'm not going to go all the way down the fishing dock here. I'll just show you behind me. This is one of our areas right here. A little bit of shade right here. Picnic areas. I mean, anything you could possibly need right here in Holly Hill. Well, down here actually at Rivera Park, right here on the Halifax River, right at the edge of Holly Hill. In fact, I'm just passing the Holly Hill right now, but I like to mention this right here. We have miles and miles of walkways here in Holly Hill to take you right next to the Halifax River. My wife and I and the dog, our dog Chaco, would spend weekends down here riding our bikes back and forth on this roadway. Make your way north. You can make yourself down to Ormond Beach. Great spot. You might find yourself a Saturday market. You'll find yourself a restaurant. Right along here, you're going to get a lot of residential. You kind of see behind me, there's a lot of residential over here. Great spot. Though this is kind of a traffic zone just because people like to cruise. It's only 25 miles an hour. So people like to cruise. It's a beautiful drive. Making your way from Daytona Beach through Holly Hill down here. It's a fantastic drive to make your way over. Um, there's no bridges per se in Holly Hill to get you over the water to the beach side. You have to go down to Daytona Beach or make your way to Ormond. Daytona Beach is home to over 20, well, it's home to about 20 golf courses in the whole area, in the Daytona Beach area. So Holly Hill is no different. And we're over here at the Rivera Golf Club, which is it's kind of cool because it's kind of like an epicenter, centerpiece to the Holly Hill community. There's a restaurant and bar that's completely open to the public. Golfing is endless out here. It's fantastic, beautiful out today. So I can say if you are looking to make a move to Holly Hill, Florida, it's a great spot, great home prices, great green space, and of course, right here, it includes yourself your own golf course right here at the Rivera Golf Club. Making my way down here in Holly Hill and came across this unique entryway into Holly Hill. I have no idea what it is. Some sort of structure. I have no idea. My way from the Rivera Golf Course, came across this entryway area. I have no idea what it used to be like. Wired for electricity, for like lights and whatnot. I have no idea what it is. It's got a waterway through here, but again, it's like one of those little I don't know if it's a hidden gem or what, but it's a real unique piece of architecture right here. There's no explanation whatsoever. There's no plaques anywhere around here. It's just right here on the roadway, and it just separates. Got a train track behind me right here, and I've got the Rivera Golf Club down that direction. It's just a walkway, private property, signs all over the place. It is a mystery. Again, this is Todd with Living in Daytona Beach. I want to thank you personally for watching the channel today. If you have an interest in another part of Florida besides Daytona Beach, go ahead and comment below. Reach out. We want to make sure you have an excellent experience no matter what part of Florida you move to. Even though we're primarily dedicated to Daytona Beach, we go all throughout Florida to make sure your move is memorable. If there's something in the video that we missed, go ahead and comment below. We'll get back to you, and we will do our best to include that type of information in the next videos and the videos that follow. Because you're important to us, we want to make sure we're creating content that you want to see. As always, hit subscribe and the bell so you are the first to know about everything that there is to know about living in Daytona Beach. From everybody here in Daytona, we'll see you at the beach.